Greetings to you. If you love Big Mac special sauce as much as I do, you know that we've entered into a new phase of history. Yes, they gave away 10,000 bottles in January 2017 at select locations in the US. I was not lucky enough to be near one. But now, if you live in Canada, you can buy special sauce in grocery stores. And as a result, I was able to buy this bottle on Amazon by export for $12. Now, obviously, we hope that Canada is just a test market and special sauce will be on US grocery shelves very soon. But I've seen some online reviewers saying that what's in this bottle isn't exactly as good as what you get on a Big Mac in the restaurant itself. So while we wait for special sauce to be available more cheaply in the US, I've decided to do a taste test of the Mac sauce from the restaurant and what's in that bottle. In the event that McDonald's delays my long hoped for dream that they make the stuff available for sale here, I'm going to add to this taste test two different online recipes that claim to replicate Big Mac special sauce. One of the clone recipes I will include in this test is from Todd Wilbur's TopSecretRecipes.com. This recipe is very well reviewed, with people claiming it tastes exactly like the real thing, despite the fact that it does not include all of the ingredients that appear on the McDonald's website for that sauce. For instance, mustard and paprika. The recipe includes French dressing, and I intentionally selected a French dressing that had mustard and paprika in it. That way the recipe may include all the right ingredients after all. The other online recipe I'm including in the test comes from McDonald's own executive chef, Dan Coudreau, who made a video in which he showed how to make a Big Mac using store-bought ingredients, including the special sauce. He didn't give the ratios of the special sauce that he makes in the video, but I've tried my best to guesstimate the amounts of the ingredients he says go into it based on these images. Now, the fact is, McDonald's own online ingredients list includes plenty of things that Chef Coudreau did not include in his homemade sauce, but maybe on an actual sandwich, this recipe will still match the flavor of the restaurant sauce. Trust me when I tell you, no one wants to know the truth of these sauces more than me. So I'm going to do a blind taste testing in the following fashion. I've gone to McDonald's and I've ordered 4 Big Macs, asking them to put no special sauce on them. But I've also gotten 3 sides of special sauce to prepare just one of the sandwiches. I'm putting on a blindfold, and my wife is going to do the following. She has placed exactly 2 tablespoons of sauce on each of the 4 Big Macs. One sandwich received the Mac sauce sides that I got at the restaurant. One has sauce from the bottle, and the other 2 have the online recipes. On each sandwich, she has spread 1 tablespoon on the top bun, and another tablespoon she has spread below the top beef patty. Also, by the way, I ordered these without any pickles because I think for the purpose of this test, they're an unnecessary distraction. And by the way, the online sauces that I made 48 hours ago, and so they've had the chance to basically kind of stew in their ingredients and let the flavors mingle. Using an online random generator, she will be placing in front of me the sandwiches 4 times in 4 different orders. In each round, I will take a bite from each sandwich, chew it, consider it, and swallow. I will then ask her to record my vote as follows. In each round, I will select only one sandwich that I believe was the restaurant sauce. I will also choose only one sandwich that I believe may have been the restaurant sauce. Even if I don't think one of the other sandwiches had restaurant sauce, I still have to select a runner-up. Here's what this test should accomplish. If there is any consistency in what I blindly choose, if I consistently choose restaurant sauce over all the others, then maybe the bottled sauce or the online clones are somehow not what those of us who love special sauce need them to be. But if there is not consistency in what I blindly choose, then perhaps either the bottled sauce or even a homemade clone will be confirmed as a match for that restaurant sauce that we so adore. Let's get started. Okay, folks, we're ready to begin. My wife has placed for round 1 the randomized order. I'm going to, in post-production, show you what I'm eating at various times, but I don't know. Now, the reality is my sight is bad enough that even if I didn't have this blindfold, I couldn't read what each one is. But here we begin. Sandwich number one. What am I eating here? I'm going to, it's good. Is it mac sauce? I'm not sure. Here comes sandwich number two. It tastes like mac sauce. Number two, just for the record, tasted more like mac sauce than number one, just anecdotally right now. Number three. I mean, they all taste a lot like Big Mac sauce. And finally, number four. Okay. I'm going to bet, and my wife will be recording this, I am going to select number two as the one that was mac sauce, and I'm going to take number four as the one that may be mac sauce. But I'm not going to lie, they all taste a lot like mac sauce, but you know, it's a very subtle thing. All right, ready for round two. Same sandwiches have been placed in a new randomized order. Here's my bite from last time. Taking a bite from sandwich number one. Considering what I'm tasting. Sandwich number two. Sandwich number two, again, has given me a very strong, this is mac sauce experience. Sandwich number three. Sandwich number four. Okay. I'm going to actually now, I'm going to be reversing. I'm going to say that four tasted the most like restaurant sauce. And I'm going to put two down as the one that tasted like maybe mac sauce. All right, we're ready for round three. Sandwich number one is over here. Feel where my bites are. Okay, all right, so sandwich number one. Just going to consider that one for a moment. Let's test out sandwich number two. Sandwich number three. Of those so far, sandwich number three, I think is the closest to mac sauce. Let's try sandwich four. Okay, in this round, I'm going to select number three as the one that I think is restaurant sauce, and I'm going to select number 1 as the one that may be restaurant sauce. All right, we have arrived at the 4th and final round. Sandwich 1. I don't know about sandwich 1. Sandwich 2. Yeah, sandwich 2 tastes like mac sauce. Sandwich 3. Sandwich 4. Okay. In this round, I'm going to again select 2 tasted like it was restaurant sauce, 4 tasted like it may be restaurant sauce. I'm just being honest with my taste buds, and I realize that is the same as I selected for round 1, even though randomly I assume that that's not likely the same ones. I'm just being honest with my taste buds, people. Okay, the results are in, and they're fascinating. First off, these results confirm my overall ability to accurately detect store-produced mac sauce in a blind taste test. The actual restaurant sauce and the bottled sauce gained 6 out of the 8 total votes cast. Each one was selected once as being the restaurant sauce and twice as being maybe the real sauce. But at the same time, we have to award some kudos to the online recipes. Each one managed to actually win a round outright. What that must mean is that while there are obviously some extremely subtle tastes that the store-produced sauce includes somehow hidden in the actual ratios and specific ingredients they use to produce their product, when you put these sauces in context, when put on an actual Big Mac, each of those homemade sauces was good enough to have completely fooled me. A further confirmation that mingling these sauces with an actual Big Mac levels the playing field is the fact that, by sheer randomness, rounds 2 and 3 were identical, but my votes in those rounds were different. As for the main conclusion, is the stuff in this bottle mac sauce? Well, the answer is a resounding yes. So come on, McDonald's, get this on the shelves of my local grocery store.